Hiya guys, Spect here. Welcome to a new campaign. This is Nakari's 100 turn head start campaign. If you guys are new to the 100 turn head start idea, the rules will be below in the description. It'll be at the start of every new 100 turn head start campaign. It'll be on the first video always. I was putting it on them all, but I'm now just going to put it on the first one since that's where it's going to start from. Obviously, the premise behind it is basically I'm on turn 1. I can't start claiming additional territory until I get to turn 100. You can claim your starting province that you're in and one additional province. Now, if you're landlocked, that's obviously one of the provinces that's around you. If you're not landlocked, like Nakari's not, Nakari's got this province here, which is Shrine of Kurnos as a region, Elysia and Torah Share. So I've got this here. But because I can go onto the ocean, I could claim a province from somewhere on the ocean. But it's got to be obviously coastal based. So I could go and claim another coastal province. My aim is to go over here towards Norska. Purely because if I stay where I am, I'm not going to survive to turn 100. You're just not. It's not going to happen. If you give the elves 100 turns to get ready, you'll be dead. Because Eltharion, Alariel and Tyrion are going to combine and they're going to kick your ass. So, you can't let that happen. So, what I'm going to do is, what's this person got? Fleet-footed, okay.
Slanesh's courtesan.
Right, okay. What I will do is, okay, this is one of the things I like to do with these, because obviously this is the only way you can get the cultists. If you look on your building tree, you've got access to your Aluruses, and then you've got your Chaos Sorcerers. They've got block on, which is important, and they've got assassination. But one of them in your army as a spellcaster is not a bad idea. But I need to send this one here to establish a cult. And now what you can do is turn that into this one. A cultist will be summoned near the settlement if capacity is available. Hero capacity +1, so you always get the capacity. Selective influence +3 per turn for settlement. So then you can start corrupting the faction in question.
My divine master.
Yes and yes.
Gift from my master.
Right. Actually, no, don't waste that on that. And then what I'm going to do is level Nakari up. We do want some sacking because you want option to be able to sack. Because Nakari, as I said, is a bit of both. Nakari can generate money from her settlements. She's not completely bad at it like Scarbrand. And all the buildings on it, which I think CE should rework, are kind of weird. Because they let you generate more money when your control is at -50 or below. You don't really ever want that. But this can generate good money at 300. And then you've also got buildings like this that can increase it by 50%. So then you can bring in 450 from this building in your local region. And because you can spawn in can spawn in disciple armies, which cost 300 disciples. You'll be swimming in those later anyway. And then they only cost 20 disciples per turn to upkeep. They don't cost you any money. But it's basically a full 20 stack army. The army's not amazing, but you can use that to basically bolster the garrison of a town or a city. And obviously it will also increase control. So you're not going to get rebellions. You can still build walls if you want to. So your defensive building, your garrison building if you want to add some more units in and stuff. But you don't have to. So you could focus more on money. On the money side of things. So you have a couple of options that you can do with it. What I want to be doing is, I want to be recruiting a couple of those. And basically that is what I want to be doing. I want to be getting myself to 15 units. Essentially. And then we're going to be getting the fuck out of here. Or actually, no, she might stay here. In fact, no, because only one of the army. Yeah. And you start with the thing under here as well, under Safari. There's that other cultist that summoned in.
And it shall be done.
That's actually not bad. Because the Slaanesh corruption is pretty important for what we want to do. And the Slaanesh corruption's really good because it adds seduce units budget, which is good, controls, and then income from all your buildings.
At once. Dance on. On we go. Perfidious winds. Cultist of the perfect prince. I move in the next way.
So I'm not looking to upgrade anything here really. We're looking to be here very, very briefly. Oh shit, that'll put us into a minus. Then again we need 15, don't we? Yeah, 15 will be fine. Just I'm trying to get a big enough army. You don't need an amazing army because you're going to be fighting Norskans. And Norskan basic troops aren't going to be that much of an issue. Because you're going to have Marauders anyway, but your Marauders have got physical resistance, the benefits of your Marcus Slaanesh. But this army here is basically building. But you just don't want to be here. Nakari's starting location is probably one of the worst. If you're playing a normal campaign, you can try and just go super aggressive on the High Elves. But you're not going to kill them all before some of them get rolling. And a lot of their early game units are designed to counter yours. So it's not a good starting place to be. It's really not. Yeah, you've got this one under Safari. Diplomatic relations, selective influence 3 per turn, and then 3 more when the settlement earns more than 300 income. It's not what I'd normally build, because I normally do go for the cultist one or one of the others. Right.
Bring him, my excellence. Current swirls.
Master! The prince guides us.
Souls.
So being that we're not landlocked, you can basically choose anywhere in the ocean that's a coastal settlement. You can go anywhere you want to, because you're not landlocked. If you're landlocked, you can only go what's adjacent to you. Because your adjacent is onto the water, you can attack any coastal province you want. But once you've attacked one, you have to then occupy that area. Even if you say choose to sack it first.
No, you fool.
So when you choose where to attack, you've got to be really, really careful. If you're going to play the 100 turn Headstart campaign properly, that is. You can't just go around sacking and not occupying, otherwise it'd defeat the point of the campaign.
Wait but a moment.
Yeah, if you want to play it properly, you've got to do it right. So like, I want to go here. So there's Pack Ice Bay, Longship Graveyard, and Altar of the Crimson Harvest. So this will be my second province, essentially. So these are the only 2 provinces I can have. Is that one there, where I attack it and occupy it, and this one here, this starting province. It's where you start. These are the only 2 provinces I can hold until turn 100. At turn 100, I can start playing the campaign as you would do a campaign normally. I can fight back. But until then, you basically got to try and survive with, at most, those 2 provinces and whatever armies you can afford to build or army. More than likely be 1 army. So you're basically on defence. But considering all the high elves are going to dogpile you on Ulthuan, because every time I played Nikari, that's exactly what happens. And even if, say, you start pushing one way, like I might push down there, wipe out Eltharion, and then try and push towards Lovin, you'll get Alariel sometimes, and even Tyrion come round the top and start taking all your provinces when your army's down south. That's just what they do.
Yes, Dark Prince.
For souls.
Okay.
The Tempter Lord.
A bit strange.
Speak.
And I'm researching this one first so I can get more from sacking. And then we've got obviously get upkeep reduction as well, which is really helpful. Let's get some growth up as well.
The glorious of Senate.
Oh, bloody hell.
Let me imbibe your essence.
You're kidding me, right?
Must taste flesh.
Weird.
Infiltrate.
Yeah, so these things you want to do as well. Use your hinder replenishment.
Submission.
Use it a lot. You can obviously unlock your specialist to reduce your cost down. It's also important to do it if you establish cults. You don't want cults all the time though, because they do cost a fair bit. But when later on you'll be fine, you'll have loads. But these, getting these up, seduce units cost is reduced by 10%. You gain 5 devotees per turn to the faction that provided the gift. 5 Spanish corruption local province, so influence plus 3 per turn for the character's faction. So you've got more chance then of basically vassalising them. And bear in mind you're playing Nikari. Tribute from vassals is plus 100%. The vassals you've got, more money you make, more armies you can have. It's fairly simple.
Greatest secrets are mine alone.
And you always seem to have quite high hinder replenishment. So even with a low level hero you can usually get it off. But just basically, while you've got money anyway, obviously don't blitz yourself so you've got no money in treasury, especially if you're in a minus like I am at the moment. Go around basically putting hinder replenishment on as many armies as you can. Because then at least you're going to have loads and loads of devotees.
Gifts from my
And then you're going to have one of your 2 income things sorted.
It is agreed. Don't bore me.
Make the characters stronger, to be fair. Increased mobility is not as important.
Master Son.
Sack it. And then occupy it. We'll do that one, that one can repair itself.
The Tempter Lord. A new way to slay.
I see this is the other thing you've got to look at as well is you want to get here relatively quickly. I'm here on turn 9. So you want to get here and not faff around too much. Because you're not going to have this for long. So you don't want to be basically sticking around over there and then being left without a settlement. Because if you've got no settlement, you're going to take global attrition. So yeah, you want to be moving along. These don't have spellcasting to these ones. No, they're not like the Slaanesh ones. Right. I'm going to try these on the Chaos War Shrines like I did the Cornate guys. Because they were actually pretty fucking good. And then what I'll probably end up doing is and I don't really need this building, also want spawn. We could give spawn a go as well. We could have a spawn monster type army. Could potentially work. Because the only ones that I need really is this one for my Chaos Warriors. And then you've got your Chosen at the top. That one gives you a +2 to your recruit rank, so it's quite handy. And then you want this one for your Chaos Knights. I'll have to see about that one. I might not, I don't know. Because then, if you do that, use these as scouts. If you're not going to have these. If you're going to have these, you could use these as scouts and stick one of these in your army.
My prince. You are infertile. I shall try again, master.
Get rid of that, so I've got a bit more money coming in. We don't need them all. We're not going to be keeping demons in the long run anyway. Demons are going to be out the army. While you might come into contact with the north of the Empire forces there, I'd much rather fight the odd Empire army that comes this way, as opposed to fighting a lot of High Elves all coming at me at once. Should be able to beat his army.
Cultist of the perfect prince. I serve. I know my place. I freeze out.
Yeah, I don't want to build anything there yet. And this is into it, yeah. So you've got that one very rarely use. That one pretty much always use. That one I don't really use that much, to be fair, either. And then that's the other main one. Because each one of those gives you 5 devotees. Then it reduces the seduce unit cost, and you've got more seductive influence as well. But that one obviously is the only way to get your cultists. So if you can afford the cultists, well, obviously cultists got upkeep because it's a hero, then you want some of those. If you can't, then you get that. They're basically the 2 main ones to use. I might even look at changing that one, because I don't think I've actually got any upkeep, have I? No, let's have a look, see if I can change it. Yeah. I can destroy that. See if I can build the other one there and get some more devotees coming in. Because it's better than that one. That one just gives you influence, it doesn't give you anything else. It's a bit meh. Although I'll probably still need devotees for it though, don't I? I think. Yeah, I probably will do. Because that just gives you diplomatic relations with that settlement owner. And the temporary anyway. And then it gives you up to 6 seductive influence. That one gives you 4. But then you get 5 devotees per turn as well as seduce unit reduction in that province area. So when you're fighting over there, you're going to have an easier time. Actually, I won't destroy it yet, because I just thought, because I probably will need 250 of those, and I don't want to go wasting them. Cancel that. There's no point at present. But it just means with being over here, I'm going to have easier enemies to deal with. And I'm not going to have to basically worry about getting zerged by the high elves. Because the high elves will be all over you in a very short period of time. And there's no way I'm going to survive 100 turns on Ulthuan. Stop running away with your fucking army. God damn it. That guy's an issue. Stay the fuck still. Take the goddamn seduction.
I am absolved of sin.
You kidding me? How did you fail again? Oh, she's not any deer on the on that mount. Okay, fair enough.
Your imperfections are abhorrent.
Now,
Unit causes fear, causes terror. Get to them marauders.
behold my wrath. Justice. I must taste flesh. How delightful.
We're now below that though, so we're losing, well, all that stuff actually. Shit. Can we not, yeah.
Ashy power.
Trust the winds of magic to be weak over here.
Slanesh's courtesan.
Yeah, I know there's a cult building I can build there. I don't want to do that yet. Not yet.
Cultist.
Do that. What have we got on those options down here? Gives you a shit ton of growth, but it costs you 100 devotees and 2,000. It's a lot. What? No, I don't. No, definitely not with that one anyway, I don't think. No, because I'm probably going to have one of these in the army. She costs too much right now.
Nobody escapes us.
So well and good being gifted them, but not when you can't afford them.
Greatest secrets are mine.
Master. Infiltrate territory. No, this won't do at all. Yes, with
Does Teclis cower in the snow? Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that right yet.
You are not worthy of our attention.
And your control's gone up now as well. That's good.
The Dark Prince. That is what.
Pleasurable act cost. Is that this thing? No. Not that either.
Perfections are a
These. These get reduced by 30%? That could be better right now. Reducing the cost of buildings. Still got these two over here as well that we need to do. Because that's another 4% off our upkeep. And there's 250 devotees. I don't want to spend that on that.
no. This won't do.
What I do want to do when I've got a bit more devotees.
You are in.
There we go.
You are not worthy of our attention. Cultist of the perfect prince.
Probably won't establish another cult yet, so do that one.
Ha! You wouldn't pass initiation.
I'm pretty sure that used to give 25. Maybe they nerfed it.
Drink in my excellence.
Just making sure it's something positive. I don't know why it's taking them so long to take this. Never normally takes them that long to attack that.
The Tempter Lord.
That's assuming you don't deal with them. Because I've played Nakari's campaign in a number of ways. I've not played a 100-turn Headstart campaign with Nakari before. But one of the things that I have done is I've gone south and I've wiped out Ulthuan. But then I've also gone north and I've gone through one of the Phoenix Gates, which was a fucking hard battle. And I went to wipe out Alariel. I wiped out Alariel early on as well. It's basically the opposite thing happens though. If you wipe out Ulthuan, Alariel and usually Tyrion might send an army, up north, and they'll come and attack your settlements at the top. If you go and wipe out Alariel, Tyrion will come north and he'll wipe out your settlements from that side. But then Tyrion will also come up and try and take back what you've taken off Alariel. Being the eternal buttboy that he is for his queen. Right, see, we actually now can summon a disciple army, but they're 20 upkeep per turn. So before I get myself into a predicament like that, I need
I cannot move yet.
this to come over here. I need some more marks.
Speak.
Speak! I'd usually negotiate with my sword, but today you are lucky.
Let them heal up a bit more first. Right. We'll end this first pot here on turn 14. It's not bad. We're away from Ulthuan. I've got to get a few more marks on some enemy lords to bring in some more devotees. So I'm not going to be as destitute, basically. Then I'm going to summon Disciple Army. We'll take this and we'll take that, and we've got our, basically, what would be classed as like our second province, essentially. Because I need this one so I can have access to my best units. And then hopefully the elves aren't going to pursue me all the way over here. And then I've got to come back here. Well, I've got to come back here and take this. If I want to take this before turn 100, I can attack that. But I can't go and attack anything else. So it'll just be limited to these two. And in terms of like these sea things, you can attack these if they're within one turn's movement of like when you get into the water. So when you're in the water, if it's within one turn, you can attack it and then you can turn around and go back. If it's more than a turn away, you're not allowed. So quite strict rules. If you can attack these all the time, anyone that's coastal based, you could just attack these all the time to generate money. And then you could just have ridiculous armies for when turn 100 comes around. But I hope you guys have enjoyed part 1 of Nakari's campaign. If you have, leave a like. If you're already, please drop a sub. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can apply for the YouTube partner program. If you could help me get there, I'd really appreciate it. Take care everyone, have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next part.